The Department of Veterans Affairs, Office of Inspector General's Hotline, Suicide, VA OIG programs and resources. Cases are accepted on a select basis regarding issues having the most potential risk to veterans and the department, or when the OIG may be the only avenue of redress. If you are calling for help with your VA claim, benefits, healthcare, or other VA services, please contact your local regional office or medical center for assistance. For information on how to contact other VA offices, press 1. For information on what to include in your complaint and our confidentiality policy, press 2. For operating hours and other methods of contacting the hotline, press 3. If we receive information about possible physical or life-threatening harm to you or others during this call, OIG policy requires that we transfer the call to the Veterans Crisis Line and or report the information to OIG Investigative or Law Enforcement Services. To hear these options again, press the pound key. Or to provide a verbal report to the Office of Inspector General, please hold for the next available analyst. Your call may be recorded for quality monitoring and other business purposes. We are assisting other customers at this time. Please remain on the line, and your call will be answered. Good morning. Thanks for calling the OIG hotline. This is Kenny. Directly to Matthew. Have your first name.
Hi, can you my first name is Matthew?
And your last name, Matthew?
Or Ricky.
Spell it for me.
WALTERWICKI.
And Matthew, are you a veteran or VA employee?
Veteran.
And can I get your last four?
0117.
And take birth.
10/28/1988.
And Matthew, can I get a contact phone number, please?
Yes, 44702.
Thank you, Matthew. And what was the purpose of contacting the OIG today?
Basically, I exhausted all resources at the VA other than this to report what's going on.
And which facility is this related to?
It's a mix between Coatesville and Philadelphia.
And what is the issue?
Coatesville, they haven't given me back pay from 2012 to 2018, so 6 years of back pay they still owe me. And the reason that is, I backtracked it, is because they entered a date wrong. I EAS in May 2012. Their first decision letter says, you made the decision November 1st, 2011. Now, that's impossible, unless time travel, right?
And the back pay is related to, when you say back pay, is this related to your VA benefits?
Yes.
Okay. So something related to back pay and benefits, that would you would have to file an appeal for that.
I did. This was all done back, this is going on 12 years now, and I still can't get through, and the VA needs to fix the date they took wrong. That's the first thing. The second issue is I've been misdiagnosed and mistreated.
And how were you misdiagnosed?
I took a sleep study test at the Philadelphia VA Sleep Study Center, and I have 9.2 missed breaths per hour. Sleep apnea, back when I took the test, was 4 breaths missed per hour. Now, 4 is less than 9. I should have been diagnosed with sleep apnea. They diagnosed me with snoring. That's misdiagnosis. Now, sleep apnea is 5 missed breaths per hour or greater. Now, if we take 5 and 4, that's 9. If I have 9.2 missed breaths per hour, I'm still above that. So that's the misdiagnosis. And then the mistreatment would be loading me up with 24 different medications. And if they misdiagnose my sleep apnea as snoring, there's no treatment for my sleep apnea. So you could consider that mistreatment too.
So they did not give you a CPAP?
No. They just, I called and said, hey, I think this is wrong, because they took 3 different variables measured in my sleep. Like, there was a count for on my back and on my side and on my stomach. And instead of weighing each variable as is, the nurse, that's from India, accidentally took an average. So, because she didn't understand
And my other question to you is this related as well as related to benefits, or is this misdiagnosis by the VA?
Both. Because they misdiagnosed me, I didn't get the rating, which affected my benefits.
Okay. And so you were sent for a CMP exam, or were you sent out for a sleep study?
My CMP exam happened in 2012. They took 5 years to schedule my sleep study, which happened in 2017. We could put that on the notes too. 5 years for a sleep study? That's mistreatment. And then as far as appeals go, I appealed all I could, went to the board, went to the region, and then I went all the way up to United States Court for veteran appeals, and I still got the same results as if I were going to Coatesville. Which leads me, Side note, I live in Pennsylvania, the state Joe Biden's from, and Bob Casey. So I think there's a conspiracy going on where the Democrats are money laundering veteran funds away from veterans. Now, I might be crazy, but that's what all my research points to, and I have over 5,000 pages with my own record that the FBI delivered to my doorstep for consideration.
Okay, and so, Matthew, I do have your complaint listed that you have not received your back pay since 2012, and you were misdiagnosed for sleep apnea, okay, and given 24 different medications and not provided a CPAP. And you took 5 years for them to provide a sleep study for you. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a reference number related to your complaint, 17. And also what I would recommend is you follow up with filing another claim. All right?
What would I do for that?
So I would not be able to guide you on that. My recommendation is you would just have to submit another claim, or reach out to someone, a VSO in your local area, and ask them what you would need to do to file or submit another claim.
Okay, see, I did that, and like everyone else is at a loss for words. I mainly know why all this is happening. Again, since they entered that date wrong, they shorted me 6 months. Now, I don't know if you're familiar with how appeals go, but any appeal, you get 12 months, a year to appeal.
Okay, and once again, DA OIG does not get involved in appeal processes or making a determination on benefits. Okay?
Okay, so what do they do? Inspect that I was, treated?
If there was any wrongdoing based off of the information provided, the OIG will open the case and make a determination if any action steps needs to take place.
Oh, okay.
All right. Appreciate you giving us a call today.
Okay, could you just put in notes then, like I EAS'd in 2012, but their paperwork has me backdated to November 1st, 2011? Because that is critical information. Anyone that's been through the VA process will see that. They won't believe it until I show them, because that, again, we have a year to appeal any decision, but since they did that, they gave me 6 months, and that's what all this comes back to. And again, I'm waiting 12 years on it, and all they have to do is undo their mess up, you know what I mean? So if you can just include that.
I do have your complaint.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay?
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you for calling.
Yep.
You're welcome. You too.